Okay.
It does still have our names
Yep.
said in it,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yep.
Good, because that was the best part, and if that was gone, I'd be like, no, missing, you gotta do over.
No, missing, you failed. I'm
You gotta say
sorry.
our names.
Yeah.
You sounded drunk there. No,
My
no,
name is
you
Matt.
gotta do it again.
But you
Let's just do
failed.
the entire podcast like that.
I can
No,
suck
no,
it.
no.
I will be fine. It's okay.
No.
You,
Kelsey.
have you heard of Deep Down? Is that
Oh
what
my
it's
god,
called?
Kelsey.
Why?
Oh, I'm
Why
gonna
you
kill
need to
you.
Why? Don't do it, man. I
Okay,
want to
guys.
live.
No,
Guys,
I
no.
want to live.
guys.
It's
No.
as simple as that, I think. Is it that simple? Really?
I am
this a narrative?
crying.
'Cause life is not that simple, man.
Kelsey,
What?
I'm crying.
Lindsay.
Why am I crying?
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Where you going, man?
I'm going back.
My name is Lindsay. I have a blue background. I bit my tongue when I said that.
You tell me to tongue.
And then Okay.
And then
Yeah.
And then I get banana.
And then
Pineapple.
that's pineapple in the français.
The banana.
that's pineapple in Francis. Your middle
Francis.
pineapple in Francis.
You're a country.
My name-
You
Pineapple.
Sorry.
Pineapple should be my middle name.
No, it should
Michelle
be not.
Pineapple. Michelle Pineapple. Pineapple.
Michelle NNN. Oh my god, I want my middle name to be
Michelle
NNN.
Michelle no.
Michelle Elnene.
Michelle Ella NNN.
Anyway, I've sobered up.
Okay.
Okay.
um,
I've sobered.
I was
We
so,
probably shouldn't use that as the intro.
why I've sobered.
Was that even recorded?
now I'm gonna use that as the intro.
I know. Anyway, so let's talk about the intro
Extras
song.
and put out that
We
entire
can't.
bit.
We gotta introduce ourselves.
Fuck no.
My name's Michelle
And
NNN. And I have. Oh crap!
You have a yellow background.
Yellow.
Is that the real beginning?
Maybe. Go.
Possibly.
Wait, who's next?
Lindsay. I'm Lindsay. I got the blue background.
I'm Rebecca. I got the purple background.
Kel. See?
Dot, dot, dot. Cricket, cricket.
Kelsey died. Let's go home.
I'm adding suspense.
And just,
And hurting herself.
patient.
And yeah, I'm Kelsey. And my background is green.
That's nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was so
Amazing.
in suspense for that.
Were you? Were you so
yeah.
happy? Ah.
No.
Oh, man.
No, I'm kidding. I was totally in suspense.
You
So,
planned?
you probably all heard. Wow, this is horrible. You probably all heard that fabulous little intro thingy, which makes up for our stupid intro.
thingy.
Ah,
And yet, we still shine through introducing ourselves.
We're falling apart.
There should
This
just
is
be like
pure insanity.
there should be a montage of all our introductions, just like
Hey Chris,
in
you
one
got
video.
something to do now.
A steady decline.
insanity.
But yeah, that intro is brought to you by Mason.
We
That's
will
cool.
link
The musical one.
The musical,
Musical
one.
one.
the
If
musically
he was in
gifted
a boy
one.
band.
It was in
He scripted us.
So it was
This
made.
Michelle doesn't know.
This intro was made by the amazing Mason. Yes, that is what I did not read off of a piece of paper, totally.
Didn't sound
Yeah,
stiff
Mason
at all.
wrote that. Told us.
Now Mason sounds like a magician. The amazing
Mason!
Him in just like a wizard's outfit.
And like
A wizard's
musical
outfit, why not a
instrument.
magician's outfit?
Oh, I don't know. Why didn't I? I automatically think wizard. Which Harry Potter.
Okay, so I guess we're switching topics then. There we go, all done.
Oh, oops. Well, we'll start with this.
You done fucked up, Michelle.
I looked at the wrong thing. But yeah, there's new talk about new Harry Potter movies based on the books Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And I'm not sure if the Quidditch Throughout the Ages is going to be a movie thing too, but I know that the Fantastic Beasts ones is.
So,
I know for sure that the Fantastic Beasts are, and I don't know, maybe they'll do the other books eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Like if this gets like, you know, which it will, people will go see it because let's face it, it's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And can I just say
But-
something? I used to, like, whenever we were in elementary school and we went to the library in town, I used to always take out the Fantastic Beast book.
I
Like,
was
I
just
always
about
took
to
it out.
say that.
Because we would take
Like,
it, we would
we-
switch
We would
every
take it
week.
in like turns.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like me, you, and somebody else, and we would just like
Mhm.
constantly read through the different like monsters and stuff,
Mhm.
and like we chose what monsters, like we're kids, so we're like choosing like what monsters we would be.
I wish I
like
remembered.
I can't remember. I need to get the book again.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I have the Beetle and the Bard book, and I have to read through it, even though it's like really short, and I haven't read through it yet. That's so bad. But I got it like really cheap at like a donation store or something. Yeah.
you know
I
what's fun?
what?
I don't even know what that is. The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I don't know what that is. So when you mentioned it, I automatically went where the wild things are.
I've never personally read it. It kind of, I guess, that whole switching off between books and stuff in elementary school, that predates my Harry Potter years.
Yeah, I
It
think that was
does.
still your warrior years.
Oh my god, no,
It
let's not
was,
even
it
talk
was.
about that.
But
The books that shall not be named.
you didn't really you weren't really into Harry
The
Potter.
cat?
Like,
I don't think I
at
even
that
knew about
point.
Harry Potter.
No, I think
No.
we didn't get
Honest.
into that till much later when we stopped going to the library.
Mm-hmm.
like we started like when the movies came out, I think
Yeah.
was when you
When the first movie came
And-
out, that's when I knew about it. Like, I didn't know about it at all before. That's how, like,
yeah.
sheltered I was, I guess.
Well, no, I think you did because you didn't like know about it because you'd look over and I'd be reading like the first Harry Potter book.
I knew about
And
it in
that's
that
pretty much
sense, but
Your
I
length of
I
how
didn't
much
know
you
about
knew
it
about
because, like, a friend asked me to go see it, and I remember
I was
distinctly
there.
never having heard about it. Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, I think I was the one who invited you because I was going with that other person.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, "Hey, call up Michelle. She might want to go." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, I remember that.
And thus began Michelle's slow decline into the Harry Potter.
Slow decline, don't you mean ascension?
I mean, very, very quick ascension. 'Cause,
And then
like,
decline because
you're
of
probably
sadness.
like, you know, like more Harry Potter stuff, I think, than like any of us, even though like me and Lindsay have read the books first and stuff.
I didn't read all the books. I stopped at the third one because then I looked at the fourth one and was
Yeah.
like, "Shit, that's a big book." Like, holy fuck.
I wrote an
Poor
essay.
little Lindsay.
Do you
Poor
want to
little-
know
Yeah.
how dedicated I am? I wrote an essay on the
I
entire
know.
series.
Yeah.
And I only had
It
to
was
do
pretty
one.
awesome.
And I was like, I can't just do one. I'm
gotta
gonna do
do
the
all of them.
entire series.
Wasn't that the same class that someone spoiled the ending?
No.
Okay.
That was a different class because I
Oh,
wasn't there for it.
yeah. Because she did that in English, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
in like creative writing, somebody spoiled
Rewriting.
some person having I won't even say it because whatever, Uh,
Yeah,
but
no spoilers.
They
basically,
spoiled a very certain part.
yeah,
very
and
certain
I
part.
was so upset. I was physically angry all day because I was like, the movie was just so close to coming out, and I hadn't
Yeah.
read the book yet because 5 was just like torture to read through, and then I couldn't read after that. But
I hate it when
like,
people do that. That's
I was so angry, and they did it right in front of the entire class and just
Yeah.
blurted out this major spoiler. And I
If
was
they'd been
so
talking
mad.
to like a specific person, it wouldn't have been that bad. But I
Oh
mean,
god, yeah.
But no, it was the entire room. That's like
yeah.
20 some people. Upset with people. It wasn't even somebody I liked either.
Yeah,
It was
that
like-
even makes it worse. You're like, I hate
Somebody who was like a
already.
jerk to me in like elementary school. So that made it even
They
worse.
just
'cause I was, like, more
reaffirmed your
angry.
hatred.
I was like, they could be a better person now. It's like, no, you're still a jerk.
Anyway, so moving on to people being jerks.
Adobe.
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 Dude, oh my
Adobe.
god. Lindsay, our web design teacher, has he told you the Adobe story?
No, he has not.
He he does talks at places, like he's pretty, I don't know.
He
like-
does a lot of talks down in the States.
Yeah, he does a lot of talks there. And when he went, he was doing a thing about Adobe, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he told them, he was like, in Canada, we pronounce it Adobe. And they all believed him.
First off, I love our web design teacher.
He's
He is,
amazing.
like-
I love him.
He's amazing and he's the nicest person in the world.
And he's incredibly, like,
hilarious.
knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, like how did he even know that we pronounced it Adobe?
Well, no, I have a funny story to tell about our teacher. He wanted to like keep in touch with us, so he wanted to join our class's Facebook group.
Oh my god.
And we're like, "Oh my god, is this really happening? We're having a teacher join our group." And we were like freaking out because my friend was the admin of it. And she's like, "Okay, guys,
was there-
no more dumbass questions. No more just being dumb. We gotta be professional here."
That would not work for my class's Facebook.
No, it hasn't worked so far. We've been so dumb. And then he's probably looking back on everything being like, "Heh heh heh, these second years are pretty dumb." No,
What a
I'm
bunch
kidding.
of idiots. I like them.
Probably.
But yeah, Adobe did a thing which I really dislike, and a lot of
I-
people really
Yeah.
dislike.
It is
I'm really-
so dumb.
Like they said that they were going to do it a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
It
I
seemed
had-
to be
I
what
was
they were
really
trending
hoping-
towards.
I was really hoping that like
They
something would happen where like they wouldn't do it. And I hope that like this backlashes on them and like nobody buys Adobe products.
You
or
want to know
whatever.
what's funny? If they go back on everything they've said, they're gonna pull an Xbox.
I know.
I don't
kind
think they're
of-
going to, but
No,
we should
I
say
don't
what it
know. I
is,
don't think they
because
will.
Yeah. Anyway, so what the Adobe thing is, it's called the Creative Cloud, where if you're a student, it's a $20 subscription every month to use the Adobe programs.
Yeah. If
What
you're
is
not
it for? Yeah, it's like
if you're not a
How much?
student, it's like $50 or
Mhm.
more, or $60.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think it would be
And-
50. That would make more sense.
And after this is like after you have the subscription based products, you're not able to get just the programs by themselves.
You
right?
have to get all
Yeah,
of
you have to get every single one. So if you just wanted like
Yeah.
Premiere or something, you have to pay for all of Adobe's programs.
Yeah, like you can't just go out and be like, "Hey, I need Photoshop," and
Yep.
then you go into a store and buy like an expensive but new Photoshop that will last you at least 5 or so years before you have to replace it,
Mhm.
and that's if you need to do it. And
Yeah.
like this way, they're like getting like a bunch of money out of you that they don't need to, and that you don't need like to have to spend, because the way it worked before was like really consumer friendly and stuff.
I
Yeah, and the worst-
understand why they would do it this way, because I know that there was like a lot of like cracked versions and
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah,
different
that's, like,
things.
My one friend, all of her versions are the cracked version.
Yeah.
But that's because she can't spend like $500 to get the student bundle, which, by the way, you can no longer buy CS6.
Yep. You
They
can't
have removed
get
it
them.
from their store. You can't buy a physical copy. You have to get Creative Cloud.
My question is,
Can you?
do they still have... They had CS2 up for free on their site.
I was
Is
just
that
about to
still-
ask
Yeah, I
that.
have no idea, truth be told.
I haven't checked on that, but that would be
Yeah.
an option for people.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Because it really
Because,
sucks, because, like, not a lot of people in my class have Dreamweaver right now, and we need that for web design. And
Yeah.
everyone cannot, like,
Wait,
they're
how
like-
do you not have
some people
Dreamweaver?
only bought the smaller bundle, not the
Oh,
one
okay.
with all of the
Yeah.
programs. I bought the one with all the programs because I could afford it. But some
Mhm.
people only bought the like Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign Bridge combo or something.
Mm-hmm.
So like they don't have Dreamweaver or like I don't know what else. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, like they don't have the other programs. So they're kind of shit out of luck here.
My problem mainly with the Creative Cloud is, one, it costs money. If you're not making
Like,
money,
a lot
it's
of
like
money.
a lot of money.
And it's basically like you're just renting the programs. You don't physically own them.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
it's
And I
like
like that.
I would not update every single version. With this, like, I know that you do get all the updates, but that would get so annoying. Like,
Mhm.
even,
Yeah.
I know that our web design teacher who uses CC Creative Cloud,
Oh,
he
switched
has to
over for us.
relearn stuff because it's, like, different.
Yeah, that's why he switched over for us. He was like, I was going to show you in CC, but I don't understand it, so we're going back to CS6.
Yeah, like...
And it really sucks because like whenever you go to like pay for your subscription, you're buying all of the products.
I
You're not just
know.
buying the ones you need.
I want just like to be able to get one. I like the idea of like
Mhm.
getting all, like, if you think about it, if you're a student and you're getting all of Adobe's programs, which is like a lot
Yeah,
of
it is.
programs, and it's really expensive programs too.
Mhm. Like
You're getting
After
it for
Effects.
$20 a month, which would normally cost you like, I think, over $2,000 to buy those all.
Oh God, yeah. Like my pack that was like, oh, I don't know. I have it right here.
Yeah, mine was freaking expensive.
But yeah, I think that's like that's really helpful for students who need to use all the programs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then like later when you only need like one or two or something, it's like you have to keep the other ones. You have like no choice.
It's also difficult for businesses and
Yeah.
schools because they have to get all those subscriptions and stuff.
Yeah, because like
Yeah,
mine-
and it's like if you want to work from home, like you have to buy it yourself too probably, and then you have to do all that stuff like at home, and yeah, it's just it's
Yeah,
dumb.
like my pack had Photoshop CS6 Extended, Illustrator, InDesign, Acrobat X, Dreamweaver, Flash Professional, Fireworks, Bridge, and Media Encoder.
Yeah,
And
I
that
think
was, like,
mine's like the
$500
same as yours, but
Yeah, yours is just
CS5.
CS5.
Yeah, I hope something changes.
Yeah, because
Or
I
at least
remember
they lower the
seeing
price.
Mm-hmm. That'd be very nice.
a long time ago. I remember seeing a guy had made like a video about this,
Yes, I
and he
remember
made
that.
a very good point in saying like people in like other countries that like can't afford to do that, like how are they going to be able to like better themselves like at using Photoshop and like programs like that are like, you know, you could be anywhere and use it and then send it anywhere, and that's like could be your job or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like they won't be able to learn because they don't have like the money to do it or whatever, or they don't have the access to the cloud thing or whatever. It just kind of really sucks in terms for like people who aren't in like major like North America or like Europe or anything. It sucks.
Yeah.
It does.
Like it's good in the long run, but like I find it's better for students, but once you're out of school and you have debts to pay, it's a close call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
What can you do when you live in a shoe?
Purdue.
Do do do
That's
do.
all, bae.
Da 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 da. That's all, folks.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the podcast. Thanks for coming.
Harry Potter and Adobe.
Adobe. Anyway, on to something else.
The
So-
Vita.
Yeah, the PS Vita is getting a price drop, and what is it?
Well, actually, the PS Vita already has a price drop. I think it happened a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, it happened.
And
The
the reason
regular
why-
Vita price drop occurred August 20th.
The reason why is because at TGS, Tokyo Game Show, they revealed that they are making the Vita 2000, which has like 7 colors.
No, it's 6. You were off by
My
1.
bad. I was like estimating by like looking at it.
What? That's
I'm
6,
sorry,
you dummy.
I'm sorry, viewers.
And the PS Vita 2000 is also going to be 15% lighter, sports a different design, and has 1 extra hour of battery life.
Yeah, I think they said that they wanted to like go towards more like casual gamers or
And
something.
more mobile people, like people on the go.
Because people who like use that kind of like the people who use a lot of iPad games and stuff, and more people play like iPad games than like any other game.
Yeah, because they
And-
don't have like continuous story plot that where you have to be like, I gotta pay attention to this.
It's just like they're cheap little games that you can play on the fly, and
Mm-hmm,
whereas, but yeah, so I think they are trying to get to like those consumers more, which I don't think is gonna work because like
who wants a Vita?
we have an iPad.
Like,
sort of
Kate,
thing, like-
when the Vita first came out, and like for the entire lifespan of the Vita, I've never once considered getting it. And I consider getting like everything, even if I know that I'll never get it. But the Vita's
I-
just weird.
I wanted to get the Vita for a certain reason, which will come up later.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I
like
know that reason.
no one wants a Vita. That's
Yeah.
another
was-
thing.
How about we just like move on to that topic right now, actually?
Okay, so
Because I want to talk about it too because it relates to me.
Yeah.
A lot
Anyway-
of the times when I want to get like systems that I actually really don't want to get in the long run, it's like, oh, this game came out and it's like spur of the moment, like, oh, I really, really want this, but I never get it because it's like, oh, but there's only like 1 game or 2 games. And one of those games, back before it came out, for me and Lindsay, was Assassin's Creed
Christ.
Liberation.
Yeah.
Because it had also come with like a special Vita.
Yeah, it was
which
like one of
is
the
the other
only white
sin.
Vitas. It was like it came in a bundle with a white Vita where you can only buy the black one by itself. But yeah, like all out of nowhere, we were like, man, we really want this game because one, it's Assassin's Creed. Another, because it's the only female protagonist that you get to play as, and she was shoved off onto a side console, a mobile console.
Yeah, just
whatever.
noticed that it's a girl. I'm looking at the image.
That it's girl.
Yeah, but
I was like really excited for it, and then I became less excited about it as time went on, and I was
Mhm.
like, I can live without it.
yeah,
I
but now,
suppose.
lucky us people like who have PlayStation 3s, she's coming back in HD.
Yay!
Because Ubisoft is like, we didn't sell very much of that. Better make an HD remake for the PlayStation 3.
it's because nobody wants a Vita.
Yeah,
Let's
that's the
face
whole
it.
thing. Sony didn't realize that
Ah.
no one wanted a Vita, so then game makers made games that they knew wouldn't sell very well.
I
But
find
we're
that
hoping.
I find that PlayStation's handheld games,
Oh, yeah.
they only have a handful that are like really good, and then the rest are like kind of like mediocre. I could play that on the PS3, or I don't really care, and stuff like that. Like there was only like 3 games for the Vita that I would have like
Oh.
really wanted.
Was?
And then for the PSP, it was like the same deal.
Yeah, it's the same with the PSP.
Oh,
I
maybe it was
really
the
don't have that
PSP.
many games. Anyway, what were you saying, Michelle?
I was
Yeah.
I was trying to think of like games that I might have considered wanting for the Vita, but I think that this game was for the PSP, which was Loco Roco. I
Oh,
remember
yeah, I
have
really
that.
wanting that game.
You can
I
still play it.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I really need this. And like it taunted me every time I saw it.
I
And
remember
now I
going
could
into
never
the store
find.
with you.
And I'm like, oh.
Well, I
And
have
then like
both of
Loco
them.
Roco 2 came out, and then like Loco Roco just disappeared forever.
I
Like
have
I could
both.
never
Loco
find
Noco.
Loco Roco. No Loco Roco.
But anyway, back onto
And
the
like
Assassin's-
Loco Roco 2 was never like paired with Loco Roco. It was always paired with like Patapon 2 or something. I'm like, yeah, I like both those games, but where's Loco Roco? But yeah. You were saying?
Back onto the Assassin's Creed thing. Like, yeah, Liberation is getting an HD remake. It looks gorgeous. Looks way better than on the Vita. I don't get why they would shove her on
Oh,
handheld because it's horrible. Because it was basically like, I really hate saying this, but it's like the whole, oh, it's a girl. Wah. There she goes.
I
I
think
know,
it's
and-
because
I just felt that way a little bit.
I don't think that's the main reason.
Yeah,
I think the
no.
reason is because it was like immediately after Assassin's Creed
It
3
launched
came
at
out.
the same time.
Was it at the same time? I thought it was a little bit after.
It might
But
have just been a week or so after because later there is like a mission where you tag team with Connor, and I'm like, it's a Vita only sort of mission.
Yeah.
It was
That's
really
why
weird.
That's why I was like, that's why they put it on the Vita, because why would they want to put out two of the like
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed games like immediately at the same time together?
Well, they would
On
have
a
sold
console.
them.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. But like, usually you wait in between
Yeah,
those
I
kind of
know.
things because people want to play the first one or whatever. But yeah, I'm glad it's coming out for the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, and also in the world of Assassin's Creed, they are making an ISO game called Pirates. Very
ISO?
original title there.
So the
It's
you
it's
mean like an iPad game?
yeah.
Okay, I think that's iOS.
Oh fuck, I keep saying
ISO.
ISO, don't I? Fuck.
Change the
Yeah.
brightness on the game.
Anyway, Assassin's Creed Pirates is basically set in the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag area. I think it's supposed like I don't care for it, so I didn't really look too much up about it. But it's like you just play this pirate guy who has nothing to do with it, but you play as him in the 4 area. I don't know. I don't
Something
care.
happens with some guy, whatever.
It's I don't like playing iPad games that are from like AAA title games sort of, cuz like they're either really bad spin-offs or they're like those card games.
The only
Yeah.
iPad game I've ever played is that fruit cutting one.
Oh
yeah.
Ninja. I love that game.
Oh man, hit the bomb again. Oh, I hit it 2 more times. Oh, I lose. It's okay. I hit like 100 fruit.
So talking about more re-release things in
In
HD.
HD. Guess what we got on September 10th? And by we, I mean me and Lindsay.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just hyped, not it was fake hype, but I mean either way.
You're hyped for us being
I'm
hyped.
holding
Yeah.
my copy right now.
Are you,
Mine's upstairs.
I'm
are
rubbing
you
it.
really? Are you really holding it?
I can,
Yes, I actually
Oh my
am.
God.
rub it. So, me and Lindsay pre-ordered the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD remix, really long title, and
Yeah, like fucking long.
it comes with a book, like an art book, which
It's
is
not
actually
a long book, but I enjoy it. It's a good
Yeah.
quality book.
like I was thinking it was gonna be bigger,
Mhm.
but like that always kind of gets me where I'm like, oh, it's gonna be really big, and I was like, wait, no, it's not. It's
Okay. Whenever I went to EB Games to go get my copy, whenever he brought it out, I was like, is that fucking it? Is that
Yeah.
Age?
But it's still really
Looked
cool.
at him weirdly. And then he told me later on, he was like, oh, by the way, in like a week or so, the strategy guide is coming out. And I'm like, oh, damn, I'm gonna have to get that now. I've already played and beat all the games, but shit, I want that.
But yeah, it comes with the book, which has like a lot of great art in it. It has like Sora's first concept kind of
I
art.
actually like his first concept art.
It's like him if he was like a monkey lion sort of thing with like bad fashion sense. It is great.
Yeah.
Anyway, it has one of those like tracing paper kind of things. So it has like the line art of his original design, and then underneath it has the colored version of his
current
final design.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another page like that where it's like the line art for a Keyblade, and
yeah, I
then
think
the
it's
colored
the
version.
Oathkeeper one.
But
Yeah,
my favorite part of the book is like right at the beginning.
oh my
There's
god, yes.
there's the little storyboards for when they summon Disney
Oh, that's not
people.
what I was excited for. But that's cool.
I like seeing the process of it
hmm
and stuff, and the rough.
Well, that's good for you because you're in animation.
Yeah,
And it gives
I
you
think-
inspiration in a sense.
that's kind of why.
Racking in the resources.
Anyway, like
Oh, I
thing that-
love references.
the thing that I was getting excited for was the little story that I can never pronounce his name, but the creator of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I didn't
Like
get
his
to read
little
that.
forward about it, and I was like smiling from ear to ear because like
Oh, I'm gonna go read that.
it
It's
just
gonna be
makes me
adorable.
like feel so happy because you're like this is your like
This
child
is your
that
baby.
yeah, that you see had grown up for 10 whole years. And then you're just making the third game now, you son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
I love you. If I had a chance to
But-
meet him, I would hug him.
But
Mhm.
it does come with another thing.
I think, oh my god.
It comes with a dynamic theme, and
Are you so angry?
forewarning, I went back to EB Games
Mhm.
because, which is GameStop basically.
Yeah, the Canadian version.
It's the Canadian GameStop. And see what happened was when I pre-ordered it, I got a receipt, and when I went and got it, I got a receipt.
Mhm.
And when you get pre-orders or when you get DLC on your receipts or on your game, you get the code on your receipt and you put in the code and you download whatever. Mine did not, on either receipt, did not have the code.
Mine didn't either, so I'm thinking
What-
it might
what
be
you
a
do?
Canadian thing.
No, because
Oh, no?
I just went back today
Oh.
and I got the code, and sometimes they forget to punch in the code.
Oh.
guys, if you do not see the code on your receipt, and it will be there, it'll be like, it'll make the receipt longer and it'll say like DLC code, blah.
Oh, okay.
If you see that, or if you don't see that, and there's like no obvious 12-digit number other than the SIN code or whatever,
Mhm.
go back to EB Games and be like, hey yo, I don't got my code. I want some themes.
I might go and do that. Like, I'm not overly, like, upset by it because the themes are a little, like, eh.
What?
Yeah.
This may be a stupid question.
Yes.
But what's a dynamic theme?
Okay, Michelle, a dynamic theme is, for the PlayStation menu.
Okay,
You
that's
get,
what
like-
I thought. Okay.
You get a neat background, and then sometimes the icons change. Like, right now I have it set to my Bioshock Infinite one, so they kind of look all, like, kind of not revolutionary, but, like, industrial, and it's really neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the Kingdom Hearts one, it was just like their main like icon, like logos that you see a lot in the game.
Yeah,
And then the backgrounds were just
the
like
background. Yeah.
the backgrounds were just like bleh. They were like wallpapers, like crappy ones.
Yeah, they just change in the background.
Mhm.
So
See,
yeah.
that's why I wasn't really upset because like I already knew what they looked like and I was like, I don't care. I got the art book. I'm happy enough. End
Like-
game.
They're not bad enough that I don't want them though, because they're still pretty like okay, like they're good.
Oh, God,
they're not
yeah.
they're not horrible.
No,
Like
they're just
they're nice to have in the background, like hey, there's Aladdin or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you go into your Kingdom Hearts game and then see Aladdin all over. And but yeah. don't have the code, go back in, get the code.
Yeah, I don't know if it happened in the States.
Because you do a pre-order, you deserve it. Okay.
Yeah, because like if that happened to you, where like your cashier forgot to do that, then we feel your pain. Go back and
yeah.
I hope you kept the receipt. I'm gonna assume you need the receipt from the time you purchased it.
Yeah, you do. So keep your receipts and check. But
okay, Rebecca,
I went in.
Okay, go ahead.
I went into a different EB Games, and I was like, I don't know if you can do this, but I pre-ordered this, and they're like, oh, we can't do that because you have to get the pre-order game at this. I was like, no. I mean, I don't have the code, and they're like, oh yeah, we can do that. And,
yeah, it's because
she explained to me that the reason why that like she was like, I missed giving people the code for the first hour that I was doing it. It's not the same EB Games, but she was like saying that she missed it for the first hour because like somebody didn't tell her that she was supposed to be putting the code on the EB Games.
I'm starting to think that happened with the guy that was like at my EB Games that got me the game, because it was bad because I also said that I wasn't excited for Watch Dogs, and he was deeply hurt by that. I had a connection with him, like
sorry guy.
His name was Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
So it was even funnier. I was like,
Chris is sad.
I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not excited for it. And he was like fake crying, and his buddy that was there at work with him was like, you shouldn't have said that, man. You broke his heart. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Man. We can get through this.
But anyway, Rebecca, I was gonna ask you something before. Do you keep your receipt from when you pre-ordered it before you got the game, like when you go in to order it?
Yeah, I keep it.
I generally don't, so they ask for my ID.
Yeah, I mean, you can bring in your receipt, and then
it's a
they'll
lot
just use
easier.
Your receipt. I forgot it the time that I went, and I used just my ID, and it works.
Yeah, I just used my student ID. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm me. And he was like, nah, I don't think it's you. And I'm like, God damn it. He's like, I'm kidding.
But yeah.
EB Games people are very nice.
So I like the one closer to me. Like, it has a bunch of really nice people in it, and I always like talk to them, and they're so great. I just love them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Moving on, because that was like probably too much Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I had to explain.
I will be very quick on this topic since I'm the only one that cares.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Dragon Age.
What's a dragon egg? No.
I don't know. Dragon Age. Anyway, so
I inquire about this Inquisition.
No one expects the Inquisition.
So how old is the dragon?
I fucking don't know. I don't know.
Dragon is turning 2. Aww.
But anyway, new info was that new gameplay was shown at PAX. It was in the first game, it was overview, tactical view, but in the second game, it was more like you couldn't go like right above the action. So they're going back to overview, which is very nice. They have a new playable race, which is the Qunari. I keep wanting to say Quarian, which is from Mass Effect.
The cute Nari.
Qunari.
I don't know if they're cute or not.
How old are they?
Are they like a dragon's age?
No, but they're really weird. I don't like them, and I don't get why they're playable, because it's going to be really weird because they follow different views, but on the same point, I get why they might be using them. But anyway. New companions, I'm upset, but that's okay.
Well, don't you get new companions every game?
Kind of, because in Dragon Age 2, you got one companion that was an old companion in the Awakening Dragon Age Awakening, or The Awakening or something. Fuck, I don't know. I never played it.
So some of them, like, cross over to
Well, yeah, because one of your companions is from the... Well, actually, two of them are from the second game. One was an actual companion, and another one was, like, just kind of there, but I'm happy because she seems cool. And then, like, yeah, I'm just, like, more... I need to see the companions before I can pick who I'm going to be in a relationship with.
This is like Harvest
Who
Moon.
will be my
This is
lover?
Harvest Moon. This is fighting Harvest Moon. But anyway, and
This is Rune Factory.
Yeah.
just gonna side
Dragon Age.
them. Anyway, and then also they're adding in real-time events. Like if you decide not to save like this village, the people will die and then something else will happen.
Ooh.
And it's like it's gonna be really heart-aching if you can't if you want to continue on with the quest and you don't want to save people, but 90% of my decisions will probably be saving people.
I don't want to feel guilty.
Because through Mass Effect, I was a total dick because being nice was lame, I'll tell you that much. But no, through Dragon Age 2, I was
Being
basically
a dick adds drama.
it does, and it was fun drama. But whenever I played Dragon Age 2, I was more in Dragon Age 2 you had 3 emotions that you could pick from, which was innocent or justice, sarcastic or I can't remember the other one, and then angry. And I basically picked sarcastic most of the time because it was level ground. I was I don't want everyone to hate me.
If I'm sarcastic, then I'll be like, you little shit.
No, but this is hilarious because among your companions in the second game, you have an elf who hates mages, and then a mage who hates the Templars, because the Templars are trying to I'm trying to think of the word.
And then Templars who hate elves. Oh, it's crazy. No.
But anyway, if you have those two in your party, they just bicker, and then if you choose to either side with the mages, you make the elf unhappy, and then if you side with the Templars, the mage gets unhappy. And I'm just I can't please you two. I'm sorry. So
It sounds like you only have one cup of food. Who will you feed? Here you go, Templars.
So I
What
namely
Templar?
went with the sarcastic one because then the dwarf liked me more.
Yeah.
BFFs with the
You always want the dwarf on your side.
I
man.
know, right?
They got
But
the
yeah.
gold.
There's goodness in that beard.
This one doesn't have
Wow.
a beard, but he has a lot of chest hair.
Oh, well.
That's a
His
chest
beard just migrated.
But yeah, anyway, I'm really excited for Inquisition. I think it's supposed to come out the Q3, which is the third quarter, which is September, which is school. I will not have a life. I hate everything. I'm crying.
This complicated thing nobody
I can't
understands.
wait.
And then this, and then this, and then September. Don't start off with it's September.
I couldn't think right now, okay?
I just thought process from the most complicated.
That's how Lindsay thinks all the time.
I either overthink or I make it complicated.
Okay, indeed.
So
So guys, get this. Deep down, right?
deep down in my heart, yo. I'm gonna have a lot of feels. No, anyway, deep down.
Is it
Deep
just,
down,
It's just the new trailer,
it's a
right?
game.
It was well, yeah, I guess it was kind of a trailer and kind of gameplay. That's what
Yeah,
it
'cause
said
I was
at
watching
least.
it, and I was like, "Is this gameplay?" Because some of it seemed very cinematic, and I think that's just maybe the graphics or whatever.
But anyway, who's confused on when this game takes place?
Me, I'm confused on what's happening at all.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
is he trapped in the cave underground place?
Mm-hmm.
Is he choosing to be there? Yeah, can he just not leave?
Is this simulation?
Is this in the future? What's happening? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I was watching it and I was trying so hard to follow along. And I was but there was a bunch of voices too, so
Yeah,
it's
and then you
back
couldn't
and forth
really hear them
everywhere.
very well.
You couldn't hear them all the time, and you're oh crap, what did they say?
And then there was Japanese
That's
subtitles.
Japanese. There's Japanese subtitles. It was a confusing mess. I I get more clarity on what the hell this game's about.
Yeah.
Like, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
I will admit, it looks like really awesome. And from the stuff that I kind of maybe understood, it sounds really cool.
And it is a PlayStation 4 exclusive.
Which I won't be getting for a while.
Yeah, same here.
Money.
Why do consoles have to cost so much? Well, it's not that expensive, but still, it's like I want to buy other things.
Why does money have to cost so much?
Yeah, man.
Think about it.
Girl's best
Think about
friend. So I don't
can't
know.
like.
Go ahead.
Why can't I give away my 3 children when I have no money, and then have 3 money and no children?
3 money. That sounds like something I would say.
It's something from The Simpsons.
It's like The Simpsons. He's like, why do I have 3 kids and no money? Why can't I have 3 money and no
Oh
kids?
yeah, I've heard that.
So about
So-
this game that I have no idea what it's about except for it
So
involves
at
guns.
PAX, Kid Expo, a bunch of stuff happened. And by a bunch of stuff, I mean cool indie games. And there's 2 that I like known about beforehand that I resaw when I was going over like the footage from PAX. And the first one's like Gunpoint, which is actually like a really cool game. It's like you play like this freelance spy secret agent guy, and he has like 2 abilities. And like his first ability is that he has like these spy pants. Yeah, right. Spy pants that make him jump really high. So like when he's going in, he has to go into buildings because since he's like a freelance spy or whatever, he gets contracted to go into buildings for like different reasons, like stealing stuff or like hacking terminals or something. And so he tries to get in the building, and the ways he get in the building is 1, his super pants,
Super fan.
and 2, he has this like device called a crosslink, and it lets him like hack electronics and switches and stuff, so you can like open doors or like turn on switches, and like if a guard sees you, it's like an instant death.
Okay.
So it's like a super
Because-
stealth game.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
you can like distract the guards by like manipulating like the different electrical outlets or whatever throughout the buildings, or like for instance, you can do a bunch of different stuff. So it adds a bunch of variety on ways to like beat the puzzle that is the building. And like you can like what was the one thing? Like you can rewire stuff, like power outlets can like shock guards that walk by, and you can open locks and stuff. And like the screen will show you like different switches and devices that you can affect and different ways you can connect them and stuff. And it's a pretty short game. It's like 2 hours. But what's really cool is, you know how when you're like playing games like this, it's like, oh, I messed up and the guard stopped me and I died. I have to start over.
Mhm.
It has this like auto save function, and it gives you different intervals of time. So like you can go back like 3 seconds or something
Oh, that's neat.
and like start 3 seconds ago. Like it gives you 3 different levels of auto save. So it'll give you like 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
And so you can go back like, oh, I want to go back 3 seconds because I just kind of like fell in front of the guard by mistake. Or, oh wait, no, I want to go back 14 seconds because I want to rewire some stuff.
Well, that's cool.
And yeah, so that's pretty cool. And what's also cool is it was only made by one guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I think
yeah, I'd heard
he's
that.
like a journalist for PC Gamer.
Oh, that's neat.
So that's
Yeah.
it's a game I've been wanting for a while, and I think you can get on Steam right now. I forget for how much though.
I think
That's
it's
pretty
like
cool.
$9.99 on Steam.
Yeah, that's it.
Hmm.
That's pretty swell.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that I had also seen around like the same time I saw Gunpoint beforehand was like Rogue Legacy, which I've seen like a little bit of gameplay, but I know Kelsey's seen some gameplay, I'm sure, because her brother's been playing it.
Yeah. Kelsey, are you alive?
Kind of.
Kind of.
She is really tired today.
Do you
But it's
know
like
about the legacy of rogues, Kelsey?
I know that it's a game. Pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool.
That's all we need to know.
I'll just explain what it is. Basically, you're like it's literally like a legacy. Like you start off like this first guy, and you're like Sir whatever, and Sir whatever plays through, and he's like a normal little knight or something, and he's trying to get like past all these places or whatever, and he dies because like he falls into spikes or something.
No, you're talking about the wrong one.
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
They're both very similar, so I can,
Okay.
okay. You fall into spikes and you're dead, sort of thing, and you don't appear ever in the game. Then once you die, you come back, or you don't come back. Your legacy, which would be like your son or whatever, comes, but he can
Okay.
have like the rest of like each time you die, a new person comes up, and you can like, depending on how far you get like different and whatever. But like when your dad dies, which is the person you just played as, all the experience that he had and stuff goes to your next character. So you are able to get farther and farther because you keep gaining experience. But each time your like kid shows up or whatever, he can have like different like
Abilities and disabilities and stuff.
disabilities
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
this
Like if
game.
he's now I can't say the word.
Dyslexic.
Yeah,
You
if he's
became
dyslexic,
dyslexic as you
he
were.
can't read stuff, which is like no pros. But like you're colorblind, I think you can see like certain paths or
Yeah, you
something
can find like secret passages
that
and
you
stuff.
wouldn't normally see if you were just like, you know, you could see like
Mhm.
color or whatever. Or you could like, you can be like really, really short and have like dwarfism or something, and you can go into like little nooks and crannies that you would not have been able to go into if you were like your dad, sort of
Mhm.
thing.
It's
That's
basically a dungeon crawler, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
Because the game I was getting it confused with was Life Goes On, which has the
Yeah.
same element, but instead of when you die, your body stays there and you can make a bridge along spikes with your corpses.
Yeah, I got confused too. I was like, wait,
think
what game are we
I
talking
was
about?
very oddly alike.
They are very, very similar, other than the whole like you get disabilities sort of thing. They're pretty much the same, except for like one has disabilities and one has
One has
Dead
like
bodies.
your body
families.
staying there all the time.
One it's like families, and the other is like very awkward respawn, and you see your corpses.
Yeah, you're like a different person showing up every time. Like you could be Sir Whom I call it or whatever, and Sir Whom call it falls into spikes also and like dies, but his body stays there. And then Sir
Whom call it the
Jujuly
second.
the second comes over and just like, oh, there's spikes there. Oh, but look, there's a dead body, and then you step on the
Yeah.
dead body of your previous incarnation, and you keep going. And what's really cool is like at PAX, they got like people to come up into like a recording thing and like do death screens and stuff,
Yeah.
And put their names.
and then you make up a name, and that's like your character, like the character that will come up and have that screen.
That would have been so cool.
And that's really cool.
It's only if you
Like,
get picked, because I think
yeah.
they were only picking a few people.
Yeah.
It was like a handful.
It still would have been cool.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
if you were a girl and you went up to it though, then the likelihood of you getting picked was pretty high because apparently not a lot of girls went towards did the screams.
Mhm.
So yeah. And finally another game at PAX. When I saw it, I was like, look, it's a Michelle game.
It's a
Game
Michelle
just
everything game.
Michelle.
Yeah, you have like a note, the game made for Michelle.
I was like, eugenics, the game made for Michelle. and then like my notes are like cat lady simulator because that's basically what it is. It's
It is what it is.
Oh my god.
It's like you're a scientist cat lady and sort of deal. And it's like the song, the trailer for it is like so freaking catchy and weird. It's like you rub two cats together, eugenics, sort of thing. It like creates another cat. The cat gets fat, whatever. It's like
It's so weird.
I'm mixing up lyrics, but I'm
You're like butchering it, but it's the general idea.
You get the gist of it.
It's I love it. And like so like it's I guess you get cats to like rub quote together and like other cats like pop out of those cats, and based on like the two cats that you put together, I guess that cat will pop out differently based on the eugenics.
Yeah.
Eugenics.
And so you get like a buttload of cats.
Is this for like iOS or
I don't recall. I think it is.
should be on
I'm not-
Steam?
I think it's gonna be on Steam though,
It might.
which I would totally get on Steam.
Oh my god.
Because it's like the people who did Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, it's by those.
And that was on Steam. So,
Yeah.
but I read a thing and it was like the funniest thing, and it was so sad, but it was like super funny. He was like saying that he was playing the game, and there was like a lot of stuff that goes into the game that like you don't account for all the time. Where like the like say one cat was like, oh hey, to another cat or whatever, and then like that cat next to them like hit them in the face or whatever, and then like the cat that got hit in the face was like eating or something, it now attributes eating to a bad memory.
Oh yeah.
It fades because you know when you it's like with animals it's like if they're doing something and something bad happens, they attribute that something bad to it. Like, so what happened when he was playing it was like the cat then attributed the source of pain to eating, and then he wouldn't eat, and the cat just died.
I didn't realize it was so in depth like that.
No,
Michelle's gonna cry if she plays this game.
I want it so bad.
But now you're like, it's like Sims but cats only.
It's like so awesome. They're
Man.
like, yeah, it wasn't long after that the cat just died. Oh, it's great. I love it. I'm so excited for this game.
Same.
It's kind of sad. But yeah, it's just like you got like this little house, and your cats are all over like on your little couch or in the attic or on top of your fridge or something. It's great. And they're all like different. Like there's like a big poopy cat, and there's like an angry looking cat. And
I thought you
cat-
said poopy.
I thought so too.
I'm sorry. Fluffy cat. There we go.
Poopy.
I don't know. Maybe the cat has some like issues. It could happen, I'm sure.
Final topic
Finale.
is the Pokemon Bank system, which means you can upload your Pokemon to your own personal bank, and it's like a cloud system, and then you can put them to your other game.
What? That's what it is?
Yeah.
What?
But the thing is, it's only going to be free for a limited time offer.
What?
So then you'll have to pay.
When is it free? Is it free now?
I don't know. I can check.
I thought it was like you had to pay for it.
It's gonna be free for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
And then you have to pay for it? Okay.
yeah, a free trial will be available at launch.
Oh, wait, is it gonna be like free trial and then subscription or something?
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
I don't know how much the subscription is.
No, I haven't heard anything about it either.
Should be
It's
like
just
$1 a month.
Yeah, that's what me and my brother were like. Yeah, if it's like really cheap, like a couple dollars or whatever, it's like, yeah, it's kind of worth it because then you can put like all your Pokemon ever into like one
Yeah, it's like
bank.
what it is there's 100 boxes which can hold 3,000 Pokemon.
Yeah.
Wait, each
So-
box can hold 3,000?
No, there's 100 boxes
Oh.
which equal to 3,000
I was
Pokemon.
like, that's
being
like
held.
300,000 Pokemon. Wow.
Who has the time? Me. No.
Life goal,
But yeah.
fill those boxes.
Oh wait, it's 500 yen in Japan, so it's gonna be around $5.
Yeah, I was
A month?
thinking, is it a month? Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a monthly fee. I wouldn't like they'd probably make you pay more if it was a yearly fee.
Mm.
Yeah.
So if it's a subscription thing, then if you got it and you used it and you had Pokemon up there and then you got rid of your subscription and then you wanted it back, they wouldn't be there
Oh.
anymore, would they?
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm like, what happens
No,
when
wait. Oh, I shouldn't be reading the comments because it says it's a year, not a month.
Oh, $5 for a year?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was actually thinking like the other day. I was like, it would be really awesome if it was like $5.
Well, I'm
a
just
year.
reading comments. I really shouldn't read them because, they're not 100% sure.
Yeah.
We can Google this, actually. This is the last topic. I'm allowed to Google it.
But
Bang.
basically like me and my brother were like talking about this the other day and we were saying like right when the Nintendo Direct kind of came out and basically we're saying we're like there better be enough boxes though.
I just
what?
looked it up on Kotaku. It is $5 a year.
Ah, yeah. See, I like yearly subscriptions to that kind of stuff
Mm-hmm.
because it's like I'd rather pay more and not have to worry about it like every single month.
Oh God, yeah.
See, what we should do is we should get 5 people, right? And each
Yeah.
of us
Probably-
pays $1 to use one thingy, because I'll never fill up 3,000.
No.
I don't
So
think
it's
it's
not
gonna
worth it
work
for
that
me.
way.
Oh yeah, it might be like connected to like your DS or something.
Yeah, your code and everything.
Oh,
But
no.
we're saying that like we better have enough like boxes in game. Like I hope they don't shorten the boxes just because
Oh God, yeah,
of
that would be
Pokemon Bank.
really stupid.
Hopefully
Because it's like if you're doing a living Pokedex sort of thing where you catch all the Pokemon and then you put them in your boxes, that would really suck if you don't have enough room for that like you did
not. I
in
think they would
previous games.
have to do that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that seems like a given thing that they would do. I don't think they would ever get rid of that.
It would
Yeah.
be really incredibly
It gets
stupid.
rid of the gotta catch 'em all thing.
Yeah.
Gotta catch 'em
How
all, but
m-
you can't keep 'em all.
How many Pokemon are there even gonna be by the time X and Y are out?
Yeah. Not sure.
I haven't even pre-ordered yet.
Probably like another like 150. So
Mm-hmm.
So,
I pre-ordered. I'm so excited. We get a map, eh?
I don't care for the pre-order.
When does it come out?
October 12th.
What? I
Yeah.
I need to look at like when things come out.
You don't go to EB Games very often. They have like a
I never go to
big
EB
thing about it.
Games.
Maybe if I go back to get my dynamic theme for Kingdom Hearts, maybe I'll pre-order it.
You should, man.
What one are you getting?
I'm getting Y because I really like the
Okay, I'm probably gonna
bird
get X.
dragon.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna get the
I
one.
know people who are getting X. So.
I need
Sorry,
to
go.
see which one. Like, I need to see what the differences are first. I can't choose just based on the one legendary.
Yeah.
I need to see the others.
Yeah, but they haven't really released that many Pokemon, so it's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until it comes out and wait for a bit until
Yeah.
like all the information is
I
out
don't
and
even
then I'll look
want
it
the
up.
map. I probably won't pre-order it.
Hmm.
I'm okay with waiting though because like I know a bunch of people who are getting like the X version,
Yeah.
and so like the main differences in like both the games are like uh we have this one Pokemon on this game and then we have this other Pokemon on this game.
Yeah.
In which case you could just switch each other and then be happy. Sort
Yeah,
of
I
thing.
guess that's true. So I might go
Mhm.
by that because I know that I'll end up with the opposite of either one of you guys because you're gonna get.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get X.
Yeah.
So
pretty
based
sure.
off of like
I
the
want that deer.
legendaries, what one do you think you would get, Michelle?
I don't remember what the other one looks like, but I like the deer. I don't remember what the bird
It's
or
like a
whatever looks
Y
like.
bird.
I also figured like I'm sure there's going to be a point where you are able, like people who do have the one game are able to get like the other legendary, kind of like how you can in like Black and stuff.
You can
Because
get.
I was able to get both of them at some point, either through like a wireless gift or whatever, or like some in-game thing or something.
Oh yeah, and whenever you pre-order, you get to pick a shiny version of Dialga, Palkia, and then one other.
I don't know what Pokemon those
no.
are, but
No?
That's happening right now.
Oh.
That's happening right now. Like you can get a shiny Palkia now because when we were in EV Games today, that's actually what I went and did. And by the way, if you go and do that and you like get the free gift, bring both your black game and your black and white game and your black and white 2 game because you can download the same gift onto both games and get like 2 shiny Palkias.
I only have. Do I have white? I have white,
I
Yeah.
have white.
but I don't care so much for like getting shinies that way. I feel like I cheated.
I don't mind. It's kind of fun. I like just kind of having them sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
like them
I'm like,
being
if I'm gonna be there anyway. I might as well get it.
I have to start doing street passes more.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Michelle and I street passed like the other day
Yeah,
in my room.
Oh,
yeah. Because I started
in
bringing
your room.
I started bringing my
Is that
3DS
really
to
a
school.
street pass?
It's a bedroom pass.
That sounds weird.
That sounds
Very
like
intimate.
an innuendo of some kind.
Bedroom pass.
It's a
Mm.
bedroom pass.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, pass me that bedroom.
I like rubbed it over her like hands on her DS. I'm like, come on, street pass.
Yeah, she did.
Come on.
I have to tell you something really funny that happened when we were out. It wasn't like super funny, I guess, but when we were out, my brother went to his school, and when we were leaving, we noticed that there was like a Gandhi statue, right? And then I started laughing, and they're like, "What?" I was like, "Hey, we should like dress up as Clone High people and then go next to the Gandhi statue and like pose with it and stuff."
Oh, I like that.
She's like, "Yes." And then we had to explain what Clone High was to my mom because she doesn't. I don't think she ever seen it.
No, it wasn't long, like a running long show. Oh my god, my brain died.
Ba-ba-ba-da-boo.
It didn't run for a very long time. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, it was a really short series, but they did a lot of like reruns of
Oh
it.
god, yeah.
A lot.
Mhm.
It's a good show.
Mhm.
But yeah, since everybody's brains are kind of dying,
I think Kelsey
Yeah.
died a while ago.
Chelsea, are you okay?
she's asleep. Shh.
Rockabye Kelsey.
You guys are just really
Dream-
dull.
What?
Dream of JFK.
I hate you.
Did you call us dull?
I think she did.
Oh my god. No.
Anyways, this has been the Boondoggle podcast. You can send us messages on YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr. We love you and stuff.
We're all gonna probably go to bed now.
I'm not. But...
Oh, I probably am not. Fuck. My brain's just dead. I'm probably just gonna. I don't know.
No. Question for the listening audience: if you're getting Pokemon, what game are you getting?
What are you doing?
What?
Are you getting X or Y?
Are you gonna get a boy or a girl?
Are you gonna be like have a Charizard?
Are you gonna have a Charizard? Are you gonna get yourself like a Blastoise? Those are pretty cool too, you know.
Tell us your opinion on Pokemon. Just anything. I guess this is goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
No, we've done that before. Can't do it again.
Toodles.
Too much. we leave each other's houses or something, and we're like, so long.
Yeah.
Just leave the room, and we do that. It happens quite frequently.
We've done that in public.
We have.
I sung that to my mom a few years ago, and then she left the country.
He's like, I hate that joke, and then she just leaves the country.
Oh my god. Okay, well, love you.
That's all,
Beep
folks.
beep.
Da 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 da.
Everyone should watch Clone High.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My words. That's all I have to say.
Anyway, bye guys.
Bye, love you.
Bye, for reals.
For real, please.
Bye for not real.